All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight. And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket. No, you don't want him in the bracket. All right, so here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-2 play. Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. And a victims list that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he's shown that before he was a featherweight. So a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC's career. And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, Aljapain, Punk Master Starling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata. You ready? All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early. Oh, man. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there. Nice kick landed by this gentleman. That one's in. Nice strike. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, nice right hand. Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick. Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Beautiful takedown lands. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sterling. Close guard. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition. He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC. Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right,
is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
So just over 20 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice kick.
Final seconds of round one.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You cannot let him keep tearing off on your body. You've got to protect that body. Keep your elbows in tight. Stay firm.
All right, DC, round two is upon us. Dustin Poirier versus
Go,
that
guys,
man, Aljamain Sterling.
Big kick lands.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Great punch.
Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head at MMA.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming.
All right, to the former interim lightweight champ, Dustin Poirier, in a good striking flow here tonight, DC. That left hand nearly put his opponent out.
Nearly puts him out, and you can't take many of them. Dustin's so big and physically strong for 155. I can't believe he used to fight at featherweight. He looks like he could never have made that weight. He's found his home at lightweight, and you see the damage he can inflict with one strike.
So we pull up the numbers for you here. How about this, DC? 34 total strikes have landed for Aljamain Sterling. Well, you got to say this fighter has picked their spots well tonight, DC, landing with 61% accuracy against Dustin Poirier. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
All right, guys, keep it moving. Let's go.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Get yourself to the side. Scramble.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Close guard. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watch him to counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, some of the best kicks you'll see right there, live and in color. 2 rounds in the books.
All right, take a seat, brother. Listen, deep breaths. Now listen to me. You're down. I know that you can beat this guy, okay? You have have to be first. Do not let him get off first. You be first.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that to choose from.
I mean, are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also... You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Just out of range with that right hand. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Great timing on that beautiful takedown.
Well, you gotta be working off of your back. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does.
Rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
And he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Dustin Poirier. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Close guard. Sterling going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Aljapain Punkmaster Sterling.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that start to finish, and he wins.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Jon Jones and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
You ready? You ready?
right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Gamebred gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Nice kick there by Gamebred. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding. And
he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight. Jones is going for an arm here.
Oh!
And he's out. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Gamebred gets up, but he looks dazed and confused.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
What a round! All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with the start of round two. Jon Jones versus Jorge Masvidal. Well-placed kick there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Spinning back fist.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around him.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hooks behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
34 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And in terms of the accuracy, you gotta like this, DC, landing at a 76% clip against Jon Jones. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Wow.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Gamebred.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh, huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. That one landed clean.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Came on inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 20 seconds to go, round 2.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Back and forth we go. All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Now a kick to the body.
Punch over the top.
Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy.
All right, he gets the... Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do with it.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard.
Got his guard pass.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. So as we call on the fight stats here, DC, 68 total. Shot there on the inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping.
Back to the feet. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping around a triangle. He's hurt
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-27, 30-26, and 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, John Bones Jones! All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly.